Welcome to Game Notes Daily,
the hottest gambling show on planet Earth. I'm your host, Colby Armstrong, with all the hockey talk.
I'm your host, Matt Murley, with all the hockey winners.
Hit up the comments. We're interactive. The chat is engaged.
We have a rock star about to join us.
Oh!
No, it's called the Mixer Pop now, buddy.
Yeah. We got the Wit Dog joining
the boys.
Oh, not more of this guy.
You guys have a great show.
The Rangers are just losers.
Bing, bing, bing. I'm looking.
Yeah.
Did I just see Matt Murley get named on national television?
I didn't get laid in Bermuda. What the fuck does that have to do with tonight?
Now, let's get right to the action. Hello. Here we go. Game Notes Daily, 12 Eastern, live on game days. My boy, Merles. We got G here as well. Operating. We are in Vegas. We made it to Vegas. If you've been following along, we've been here now. Merles, what do you make of this Vegas scene that we're in right now after leaving Fort Lauderdale, catching a flight on Miami at 8:45 in the morning after Game 4 to make it here to Vegas for Game 5?
I mean, we're just pros. We're following the cup around. It's going to be in the building tonight. This is what we planned for. This is what I called Vegas in 5. I did the Barstool special, boosted to 575 for the people of the chat. It feels good. It's beautiful weather here. That's a great sign for Vegas. The voice is in a little bit of bad shape after a couple
You're working the lozengers. You're getting the lozengers.
A couple hours spent at the tables throughout the week here.
Yeah, let's before we get to the game, what's up, everybody in the chat? Get on YouTube, hit subscribe on Spit and Chicklets YouTube page. Find us under the live little link that you'll see on their page. That's where we are. And get interactive with us. Come on here, sniffing chicklets. I see people already commenting. Laura's in here already. She's awesome. She's always got the parlay for us. We saw Singsy's in here sniffing game notes. Yeah, I mean, the last few have been crazy. Of course, in Florida, Merles, we were on the patio. It looked beautiful, but it did make the show a little harder to see comments and stuff. And still, this is not ideal for me, the guy that likes to creep the comments wicked hard. But nonetheless, we've got a great setup here in this hotel room. Let's get into some of the stuff we've done, though, Merles. You brought up the casino, the games. I know we've tested our luck several times at different moments and, perused by. What's your feel rate? I feel like the vibes are negative. I feel like a little negativity at the tables with us.
All right. I this morning I came in here and my vibes are not high after the tables, but after seeing that intro and Singsy just put it up there, it shows where this show has come. Think back to our first show, first day of the playoffs. I think I was sitting in the Barstool office, kind of just like this. And now where we've come, what we've done, we've did the live show in Florida. And now we're doing a live show in Vegas together. And the Singsy said, this could be the last show.
It could be.
It could be the last show, but it makes me feel good. It's been a great run. So my positivity's back.
Let's go, Mer.
I'm back. I will not be going to the tables again at this hotel because people will not respect the game.
Oh my God. People got to know this. So, and also thank you to the people that tuned in, interacted with us, talked to us the whole time. Made our show awesome. Actually, just like a community. It's made it so fun. And trying to include everybody. We heard about that at the Tin Roof too. A lot of people that watch this and are love the interactive chat part of it. So thank you for running with us through this playoff run and sticking with us every day. I know it's been intermittent here, but Merles, I got to get to the casino last night because we got to do a reality show, first of all, of Merles in a casino, people. This guy is insane. He's all over the place. He tried to teach me craps. This didn't go good at all. I have too many questions asked. I don't know what I'm doing. Needless to say, I was getting yelled at by everyone, including Mer. But what were we doing? It was a 3-card poker game last night. And you had the ultimate thing happen that ruined your night.
Yeah.
It literally ruined your night.
Yeah, we introduced Whit to 3-card poker. He fell in love with it. So after dinner, you see how fast he walks? I can't keep up with this guy, how fast he walks. He's
like
giant
a golfer. He's used to walking in golf, I think. That's how he does a brisk walking for his exercise.
So right from the restaurant, right to the tables, he gets it smart. He got in on the first spot. Biz gets in on the second spot, and I pulled down the anchor. And I'm thinking it's like blackjack, who cares if I'm on the anchor? It doesn't matter. The cards doesn't change. But this is 3-card poker. So you're set with your 3 cards.
Yeah.
until somebody slips in between in the middle. So I'm on a run. I'm building towers of red chips. Towers.
You had that.
Towers.
I called it the chorizo. Oh, we got a guess. We got the wit dog. The perfect timing. For this,
Yep.
'cause Wit was there the whole time. Keep going, Murph.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go.
So I'm finally starting to make a move. All right, I got these towers building. They're getting so high. I had to build a second one because it was going to tip over.
It was Mount Everest.
Yeah.
It was huge. I called it like it was like a long piece of sausage. All these red
It was
stacks.
6 feet tall, and he only would go reds.
Yeah, I was paying me in only red. Every time
Get those
they give me a
greens out of
green, I
here,
lost.
dude. Get those things out of here.
And I didn't even know what was going on. I was doing so well. This girl slips in between us and throws down $100 chip. I'm like, change, please.
The Black Widow.
Yeah. And I'm like, what is
Black
going
Widow of
on
death.
here? She's fumbling with her chips and she knows what she's doing, but Biz is like bullying her, like,
Well,
don't
yeah,
play
but
the pair plus. Don't play the pair plus.
She had an entourage around her, too,
Yeah,
though.
she
There was
did.
like 40 people with her and some guy. And yeah, Biz did start bullying her immediately.
And I didn't know what was going on. It kind of like confused me. I didn't realize it. I'm like, oh no, she's gonna take my cards
Yup.
now.
I knew it right away.
Oh,
And he was so hot. I was like, oh, but I was also like, who is this girl? Like, she was like,
no, everyone in the casino started because I was walking up to the table just as it ended. And she got that's near the end of the story, but like everyone was looking like, who was this? And I don't know who it is still to this day.
No, she goes, where are you guys from? And then Merle's was like, you're gonna take my cards. His brain was just like, what's happening? So go ahead.
And lo and behold, she gets a pair of nines. I get a hand that I had to play like a king jack, and the dealer flips over ace high. So I lose. She wins.
She immediately gets up and leaves.
One hand. One hand leaves. And I'm like, what just happened?
Oh my god.
I go, the Black Widow of Death.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who is that person? And then all of a sudden, Pasha's on the phone on his Instagram. He's like, "Oh, this girl's an Instagram star. She's a legit one." I'm like, "What are you talking about, Pasha? Tana Mongolian or
She's
something?"
legit. Yeah, that's
Tana
what he said.
Mongo-
She's legit. I'm like, legit what? He's like, Instagram. I'm like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. What the-
I'm like, I don't care. I've lost 40 straight hands since she came over. I got no money left.
I think you lost 39 of 41 because at one point I looked over, dude, and those mountains and mountains and
was
mountains
like
of
this.
fives was literally down to just 2 chips. And then he lost them and he just left.
No, he didn't leave peacefully though. He
Nope.
wouldn't
Oh,
stop.
wouldn't stop talking about it.
He wouldn't stop talking about how that girl screwed him. He wouldn't stop talking about the run he was
I don't
on,
blame him though.
how she stole his cards, even to the point where we did get back to our hotel room last night. It was fairly late. And on our group chat, he was group chat messaging us still
Yep.
about how mad he was still that girl sat down and changed his mind.
Sending the emojis of the black spider.
Oh my god!
But remember, I was doing it responsibly. They were $5 chips.
Yep.
And, always play responsibly. The Score Bet, best sports book. If you do have a problem, call Connects Ontario, 1-866-531-2600. Score Bet's the best sports book. This is going to be the last hockey game of the season, but you can go on there and bet baseball. There'll be some European soccer. I'll be going to a couple games when I get back to
Is
Sweden.
the Euro this summer? No.
No, but we
Oh.
got the Swedish league going, Swedish second league in soccer. So we'll still have some fun baseball picks and stuff. Go to the Score
So
Bet.
thank you, ScoreBet. Yeah, of course. Thank you for being with us all the way through this playoffs. I also have to say, you said this is our last show. Where are we leading with this now that do we want to get in the hockey talk yet, or do we have more? Like, Witty, you got anything from the last few days here in Vegas? Since you showed up?
The man on the street stuff.
Oh,
He
man
did
on the
good
street
stuff.
was
Yeah, we
pretty
did some
good.
man on the street. That one guy from Montreal was a real hardo.
Yeah.
I wonder if he'll get in there. He wouldn't. I don't know if did he sign the waiver for us, G? That guy?
No, his buddy.
Yeah, he wouldn't sign the waiver. That guy's
he
a
takes a
prick.
pencil. He takes a pen. He went across the middle of it, not even on the sign line. And he's like, "That's good enough."
And then he was like insinuating that he was a pro poker player. And then I was like, "Oh, you're a pro poker player?" He's like, "There's no such thing, buddy." That's he buddied me. I was like, I fucking hate this guy. But no, it's been good. We've had a good time so far, and I'm ready. I'm ready to see a game here though. I got to the All-Star game, but that's not the same.
I hope
And
I'm with
this is-
you,
you're
Wiz.
This is
gonna
not
love
even
it,
close.
dude.
I can't wait.
I hope we're together, like it's not chaotic, but I hope we can be together just for the opening and like when the music.
Yeah, that's what I want to
when they
see.
come out. It's like that music that just starts. It's just unbelievable.
We'll
Well, I
be
just
in
saw-
the Hyde Lounge. We're gonna be with Philip. Remember Philip from last night?
Yeah,
he's gonna,
Philip,
he's
Super
gonna,
great
agent.
guy.
He's gonna buy us a few cocktails up there, and
Yeah.
we'll get it going. We'll make sure we see that.
I
intro.
just saw on Twitter that Steve Aoki's playing a huge
I
set
saw that.
before
I
the
put
game.
that on our group
so,
chat.
I mean, I think that. Oh yeah, you sent it then.
Yeah,
I
Steve
think
Aoki.
that. I mean, that guy's pretty legit. He'll hopefully throw a cake in
My
someone's
brother,
face.
hey, I got a great Steve Aoki story. My brother, he came to Saskatoon and played at some bar in Saskatoon. This is years and years ago, and like mid early 2000s, like 2008 or something. I wasn't there, but my friends were there. It was at some like kind of like dirty bar. But he gets up there. He starts at like midnight. His like thing.
Yep.
And he gets up there and he stands up there. He goes, I literally just woke up, and then boom, 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 boom.
That's the lifestyle of those guys.
Steve Aoki, what a
So
legendary.
where's he playing? Outside before?
I don't know if it was in the
He's
arena
doing
or
a
outside.
live free set or something to open the game up. So they had stuff outside the arena. Sorry, I'm not talking to the microphone. They had stuff outside the arena prior. Who was playing at the Who was playing? Wasn't there like was it Marshmallow?
In Florida or
Here. It was Marshmallow here. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So now we get Steve Aoki, but
It's gonna be great for my voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
craziness in
Vegas
Vegas.
voice.
Unbelievable crazy. Yeah, we got great content coming your way. The vlog will probably be awesome. Also, these hats, boys.
I know. I didn't
We
realize
all
you.
have it
I didn't
on.
realize
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys
We all
you
have
both
them
had 'em
on.
Oh, a hat
But-
trick.
We
but,
all have them on,
hat
boys.
trick of
But the
hats.
4th of July, Spittin' Chicklets hat.
Father's Day too is
It's
coming
Father's
up. Get
Day.
a jump on it.
What's that shirt?
Look at this.
Let me see
We
that.
got
Some new
preview of the
merch
pick.
here.
Little preview of the pick.
Sin City Born. Wow.
Nice. The,
Oh, that's
Sin
clean.
City
That's a
Born.
nice shirt.
the black hide the sweat
Check
stains.
that out.
Big hide the barrels we've
Keep it in
created.
front of my face, please.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, get the hat, get the shirt. Away you
Um,
go. Thank you, G. Barstool Sports.
So ironically enough, the Stanley Cup
Store.
has been in this building before when Washington took it down, and you were there. So you could be here again for Game 5 Stanley Cup victories in
So
Vegas.
it's the first Golden Knights game I went to live. The Capitals won the cup. That's when I saw the cup presented, and I hope it happens tonight just for the fact that we're all together. Because I was talking to you, Whitty, and to be there and be in the building when the cup's there, the vibe's unreal. When it comes out and the presentation happens, it's just like shivers. It's like an in-awe moment where you get like emotional seeing the cup.
Oh, 2008 we lost, so I was in the building when
Yeah,
the cup was there, but
literally.
I didn't see it. So I've never actually, personally seen, with my own eyes, guys raise the
Would you
cup.
tell me about the
And-
feeling of the cup being in the building though and playing.
Oh yeah,
there?
it's sick. But when we lost, but I'm saying I know for a fact. I'm not gonna say I'd be sitting there crying, but when you see the Stanley Cup after like our entire lives, we just did anything from
Yeah.
7 years old, and you just dreamed of the cup. To actually, then every year, even on TV when I watch it, you're just like, oh my god, like these guys' lifelong dreams, their entire lives have led to this moment. And you just see the emotion. And so getting to see it tonight, I really hope it happens because it's amazing. I mean, I remember when the Blackhawks won in 2010, I believe. Remember JR was like crying on TV
Yeah.
because he was like,
How do you not?
I think he was like actually like, oh, I never got to do that or something like that. But it's just it's an amazing trophy to see in person that I think we're gonna see handed out tonight.
Yeah, another trophy coming in with it. It brought up a hot topic last night at our dinner. That Conn Smythe trophy comes along with it. And right now, Marsha's show, I don't know why, is minus 670. I mean, I know why he's the favorite, but that's just too big of a favorite with games still to be played. And our friend Jack Eichel is 21-1 on the Barstool Sports.
That's crazy.
That if he has a big game tonight,
If Eichel ever had a hat trick tonight with how many points he's had, like
Boom, it switches.
Like I
so-
actually would have thought when I asked you and you pulled up the odds, I thought maybe it would be Marchessault minus 250.
yeah,
And then Eichel say, I don't know, plus 400, but 22-1. The guy's been
yeah,
the
he's been
best
lights out.
player. Now Marchessault's got the goals, but I agree with you. It's Barstool Sportsbook. Throw a little wager down on Eichel. He has a big night tonight. You never
He
know.
will. He will. That's one of my plays.
You've been calling it.
Ooh.
You've been
I
calling
think
it.
Eichel. I said last night at dinner, I'm going to dial it back a little bit, but I think he gets 2 points tonight. I think he has a 2-point night. So look at that. I don't even know what the odds are on that, Murr.
I'll get that out going. I'll get
Sniff that one
going.
out, folks.
I heard
Check out
there's a
that.
little inside scoops too from Grinnell had on Eichel. Flew out some friends and family. He's ready to go.
Well, why wouldn't you? The Cup's in the building. I mean,
I saw his
I think it's
family in
pretty-
Florida.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
pretty standard to
yeah.
get when you could hit the
Yeah.
game to close it out, get some people out there.
And the Swedes are here.
Yes, the
Swedes. We
Swedes.
saw
Yeah.
2 Swedes fly in for this.
But the issue is that Black Widow at Death Tana,
Yeah.
she might ruin the whole friggin' party like she ruined your table last night. Florida might get a W.
This girl.
So it could be the
I
Black
mean-
Widow game.
This is the Black Widow game. This is officially the
No, I'm
Black-
still picking
I
Vegas
know.
though. I'm still picking Vegas, but if
Yeah.
they lose, it's
It's-
her fault.
It becomes the Black Widow game if they lose. 100%. I agree with what happened.
By the
last
way,
night.
like when I walked to the room after, she was like, everyone was videoing her, and she was like, somebody else was holding like a taco or something, and she was like, eating the taco. I was like, what the
What
hell
is
is going on with this person?
Eichel 2 points plus 210. Army.
Plus
Official pick.
210?
Official pick.
Yeah, I'll put it down. I like that. I like that a lot. I really like that with him. I just think he's been so consistently good. I mean, he got hit in the face, in the neck with a puck. He comes back, in the other game, he gets ran over by Kachuk. He comes back and he just seems to elevate. And he's done it all playoffs consistently. And I just think his playmaking too, like, okay, Marchessault could score tonight again and it'd still be maybe a wash if he gets a couple apples for that Conn Smythe talk. But I just love the way he's played this whole playoff run. And I think he's just going to have a massive game tonight to put a cherry on it for his team. And if you want to get a little bit risky, responsibly, go 3 points just for fun. Little tickler.
3 points has got to be huge.
Plus 750.
Oh my god!
I think
But if he
so-
gets 3
yeah,
points,
he's gonna win the
Conn
Conn Smythe.
So put the 20 to 1.
Unless he
And now
assists
those
on a
odds are
Marshall
awesome.
hat
Also,
trick.
20 to 1. I mean, do both. Absolutely, Murr.
Jack Eichel
Absolutely.
night.
So, what would be Marchessault's? I guess the goal scoring is the reason why, but
It's like timing of the goals.
Yeah.
I guess he's tied a bunch of games. He scored first a bunch of games, some 3-game winners.
so the argument
And
is,
he's a misfit.
yeah, so he's a misfit, which is a nice storyline that
Mm.
the Conn Smythe winner goes to a guy who's been there since the beginning. But then NHL wise, Eichel's the superstar. Maybe you'd rather have the superstar, one of the faces of the league win the Conn Smythe.
Mhm.
So I just 22 to 1, the value is too good.
Agreed.
Agreed. What's the chat saying, G? I'm having a hard time. I can't get the chat going. We got any? It's just too. I'm like, I got the old man eyes going. It's really small.
Well, all these restaurants, they don't
But we
believe in
keep it
lighting up
going.
the
No, it's too
restaurants
dark
or the
here.
casinos.
Yeah, everywhere we go is like.
We had our lights out
Damn.
we had our lights out like 65-year-old men reading the menu at this
We
restaurant.
did.
It's pathetic.
There we go.
Absolutely
What do we got
pathetic.
We
here?
got James Stevenson over 1.5 shots on goal.
Wow, that's only minus 130.
3,
Just
4,
two
4, 1
shots.
shots on goal.
shots,
His
yeah.
last 4 games, over half a power play point. Is that what it said? Just get 1 point on the PP, which has been a difference maker.
Barbashev.
The cigarette machine.
Didn't you drop a play for Barbashev at the end of Chicklets?
Yeah, go and listen to Chicklets, the full show. Right at the end, I give a little pick. My pick is Barbashev to get a point, minus 113. We ran into him in the hotel here, so
Yeah, if you
good
saw,
vibes.
yeah, he was just hanging out. It was amazing. We ran
Yes.
into him.
Stevenson is over 1.5 shots, minus 139. Put that on
Wow.
your card, Whit.
Um,
You like it that
not
much?
not ready yet.
All
I'm
right,
not
all
ready.
right.
I'll give my card in
There
a
it is.
couple
The
minutes.
cigarette machine plus 110.
Hill
Hill
shutout.
Ooh.
Ah,
That feels like an RA play. He's a big shutout guy. He
Yeah.
loves the goal.
No, but he's Florida guy, right?
Yeah.
Like he's all in.
oh yeah, he's going down.
He's going down. He has like
although he has the
everything.
nights in some like
Mm.
pool at like a club he drinks at or something. I
Oh,
don't know.
does he?
Yeah, he has the nights in a club pick at home with his buddies. So he's kind of like
oh, I
I
didn't
think
know
he
that.
said that. I think he said he'll if the Knights win the Stanley Cup, he'll actually win 20% of what he would have won if the Panthers win. So he's still up.
Oh, look at
That's
Singsy
a-
here.
That's a small hedge.
Barkov point, Stone point, Vegas money line plus 300.
That's a small hedge by RA. We're gonna have a guy on later at some point here, I think, that believes in no hedge.
Iceman's coming
I
on.
think we're trying to get Mr. Ice in
Yeah, we
here.
gotta get ice
It's
on.
the last game of the year.
Jesus.
See if we can get him out of retirement again for one more pick. We're gonna get to Miggsy, the Vegas insider. He was up at the practice rink the last couple days trying to get some tips.
Oh, what does that pay? I like that. The original Misfits parlay. Marchessault goals.
Adam Daisley.
Right. I mean, yeah, Smith point, Carlson point. That'd be good.
Yep.
That'd be good.
The chat never lets us down, witty boy. The chat never lets us down. James is in here with a Marchessault anytime goal. Can he keep going
kinda like
piping
that
hot
one.
like this?
Then the question though is like Florida, like They got so many injuries, but you got to think the one to win it is the hardest one.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's why I asked you is like you lost the cup. Yes, sucks. But when the cup is in the building and you're trying to put a team away, like
there's pressure
knowing that it's there. I never did it. I didn't go on a run. I don't know what it feels like to know when that chest is pulled up there and Phil, the cup keeper's hauling.
Well, you're not out there for that. We weren't out there for that.
You know it's in the building though. You know it's in the building. An elimination, it's there.
But we had won game 5 in double overtime and we knew it was in the building then. That one
what's that like?
That one was crazy because Talbot tied it up with whatever, like 40 seconds left, and they were singing. The crowd was going nuts, and they had this song on, "Don't Stop Believing," and born and raised inside. So as that line came on with 2 minutes left, like I 20,000 people screamed, born and I was like, oh my God, they're ready to win the cup. Like that was, and then Talbot tied up and we won. So the next game back in Pittsburgh, it was more about like, hey, we just got to stay alive. Like we'd already been over the fact that the cup was in the building, Yeah. But in terms of like the team trying to win it and the team trying to close it out, that's tough, dude. That's just, and you're at home. These guys are at home. They don't want to fly back to Florida. So in my mind, Florida's just, they're nothing. They got nothing left. Monty Python, the guy with no arms, still fighting. He's just trying his hardest.
Guys too beat up and just can't get through to the Golden Knights the way they play, their size, their length, their physicality. It's just a lot to handle for them right now. I agree. And all that being said,
let's bring him in. There he is.
Mr. Ice!
He is the Iceman.
What's up, guys? Whitney, you were right. I couldn't quit the whole year, but I quit at least one series.
We couldn't hear you. We're having a little bit of it there. Go again there, Iceman.
No, I said, Whit, you couldn't. You were right. I couldn't quit the whole playoffs. I just quit one series.
I knew it. And Portnoy texted me. He's like, leave the man alone. He's retired for the season. I'm like, no, he's not.
He's laughing.
I go, there's no chance the finals come around. This guy doesn't see a 5.5 and takes the over.
Seriously, this series is unbelievable because Florida finally might have ran out of gas. They've been playing like on their last leg, for 40 games straight. So you have to figure that they're going to be a little bit flat.
And crazy too with all that rest, right? That was a big thing coming into this series. 10 days off would affect them. You think it would give them time to heal up, but this series has just been bruising on them again, right?
Yeah, they've looked slow. They've looked like the goalie hasn't been as sharp. Vegas is just better, I think. I mean, that's just the bottom line. And like I said, I feel like Florida's had to play 40 game sevens in a row.
Legit. All right. Yeah, at the end of the regular season. So have you taken 2 games in the final and you're 2-0?
I'm 2-1. I took 3. I took the third game over, which lost. But the last 2 should have gone over and didn't. I didn't play them, but I had first goal scorer last game, 20-1. What's up?
Yep, that was a huge hit.
Not a big deal.
Stevenson, right?
Deal. And it saved my life. That's because of the Belmont. And tonight I have 2 guys. I think I tweeted it over to you guys.
Yep.
I have the guy from Vegas who scores every goal, Marshman or whatever his name is.
Marshmallow.
If Vegas gets a power play, we're gonna go. It's 100%. He's scoring first. That is what has to happen for him to score. And then I have Brandon Montour for Florida. He's 22-1. I see him coming up with the puck, sniping one top shelf.
Well, I think it's a good pick. Like his last, he scored now 2 games in a row.
Yep.
After going 10 games without a point. But if you're going to take a guy that's hot, but you see the way he scored last game, Iceman?
Oh my God!
He banked it off of 8 people and
I love it.
Into the mixer.
Those are the kind of goals you want, right?
Yeah. So good pick.
Hey, Elio. So when you hit Stevenson, are you kind of just looking for like a solid player that's 20-1, and that's how you pick those plays?
Yeah, so I almost, it sounds crazy, but I try to envision what's going to happen. And first I go to
what a gambler. What a gambler.
First I go to the stats and I look, and he was right up there. I think he had 8 or 9 goals in the playoffs. So he's one of their top 3 guys. He's at 20-1. I think he's a second line center, right? So he's going to get the time. You got to figure out who's going to get the most time. And then you look at value too, 20-1.
What a pick.
Yeah, that's why I hit it. And tonight I really I think the kid from Vegas is probably going to score first. It's not the greatest value in the world. I think I got it 9-1 in Barstool Sportsbook. But
so what do you think of this one?
I want the vision. And give me your vision of how this game's going to go. Like
I just haven't seen much punch. Is you guys got? I wanted to find out from you guys. Kachuk, what's his story?
So, Elio, I think when the injury report comes out at the end of this series, it'll be shocking to people to see how fucking banged up.
I mean, he's not 10% of him. Like the last game, he basically didn't even play.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, you could tell he's in so much pain just like moving around. So it's and they still put. By the way, the best part about him, I think Biz brought this up. He's so injured. He's doing whatever he can. Stanley Cup. He's not even playing at the end, and then still causes an enormous melee circus at the end of the game. Like that's how much that kid just is a dog out there.
Almost scored to tie it too. Like
wouldn't have counted though.
Yeah, I know, but maybe the extra J will help. Right. I think
I'll give you a little inside scoops from the strip here. Florida changed hotels. They changed practice rinks from their first 2 games. Would that throw you off on anything? You switching at all because of that info?
Well, I hope they pump it up because I need Florida to score at least 3 tonight. When you have over 5,
there's another pick.
We got another play.
We got to play last game. Yes. Yes.
You got to play the over on the last game. Everybody knows that you got to play that, right? Especially when it's 5.5. We don't see 5.5 for the last 6 months. We beat the sports book so bad this year. They made them 6.5. They're putting 5.5 up for us. We got to play it every day.
Yep. So Elio, I was talking last night at dinner, kind of explaining to somebody who didn't know you, or this guy Philip. He follows you on Twitter. He's a big fan, but you guys never met, obviously.
Okay.
And I said, yeah, I think you're right around 40 games over 500. Like you're just with the overs, you're just amazing. And then I think Merle's is like, and then obviously he just gives it all back on the ponies. So is that kind of what happens? Like all your winnings from overs, are you getting smoked at the track?
So I won about 150,000 cash in NHL this year, and I've probably lost 120,000 in the ponies. And it's just I'm a straight shooter. I tell exactly how it is. I love horses. I love those animals. They run in circles. I love betting them every day. So I'm a sick person though, because I went in Sunday. I went at it. I stink at it. I went 4-1 in baseball. I won like 5,800. I lost 6,500 in the horses. Like I'm like, what am I doing? If I just
Saratoga's not even here yet.
Yeah, exactly. Now Dave bought a house, so it's just it's gonna be a bad thing. So
what did I had another question for you about the ponies. I can't think of it.
Yeah,
now.
Belmont I didn't do bad. I won on Saturday and then I gave it back on Sunday. So that's how it works.
All right. Well, good to have you back on hockey.
Well, thank you guys. I love the show. You guys do a great job, and this is probably it. So
Nantucket home still in play.
Where's the update? That was what I was going to ask.
Yeah, we better get this because we had you through the entire playoffs. The Nantucket play.
Well, we luckily we booked Nantucket just in time before some of the money leaked out of the pocket. So yeah, we're going.
No horses over there. He's going to be betting little rich kids running around in circles with their sweaters tied around their neck. So, Elio, we appreciate it, buddy. Great talking to you.
All right, we'll talk.
See you, Ice Man.
Thanks, Ice.
What
a legend, that guy. Yeah, good thing 150 grand in overs in hockey this year.
The Ice Man, not the Pony Man.
Well, I like his hat. Puck's Ponies Pizza. I got one of those.
I got to get one of those.
I played in a golf tournament once wearing that hat. The guy's like, what the fuck is that? I was like, this is Mr. Ice. Puck's Pony Pizza.
3 + 3 = 7. Just a legendary guest that we've had on him. If this is the last one, thank you to Mr. Ice for stopping by. We've got another guest, boys.
What do we got?
We got the Vegas
Insider. There he is.
Everybody's guy. He's an everyman's man. Our boy Mixie.
With that shirt you got on.
Check
last game of the season, buddy.
There you go.
I like it. Support the group here.
Yep.
What's going on behind you, Merle?
What are the Smurfs here in Miggsy? What are you thinking?
Everybody's just saying everybody's ready to go. They're flying at practice. Everybody's excited. They want to close it out. They don't want to take the trip back.
Oh.
I think tonight's the night. I think they do it. I was actually in the building when they lost the cup. with the Caps. I was there for that game, but it really is something special when you get to see all the guys celebrate. Obviously, wrong side, but it's really something special to see it. And then they absolutely just crushed Hockey.
The guy was telling me last night that after they won, like Ovi was just walking through the casino with sandals and like shorts on with no shirt with the cup, like an absolute savage. Imagine seeing Ovi walking through.
Imagine he sat down next to Murr while he was playing cards and took his cards.
Backstrom apparently is like, I can't even hang out with this guy anymore.
That Stanley Cup shows up and sits next to me at the table tonight. I'm not going to be happy. I'm still get out of my way.
Merman, what happened? What happened? You got
we already ran
someone
through
out
that
lucked you.
story.
You already went through it. I think I caught the end of it. You lost all the fives.
Oh God, it was something else. It was a production, and Miggsy, you know him when he's at the tables. We saw him the other day when you popped in to hang out with us there. Great seeing you, by the way. You saw the act that is Murr when he's rolling and like all the routines and like what you got to do. He was yelling at the dealer last night, slow.
Yeah, slow. One card
at a time. And she's like, I can't go any slower, sir. And then he has his head down on the table to see the cards before they flip.
Then Biz is yelling at me like, hurry up, speed it up.
Biz is the most, he gets so rattled gambling if people are taking time.
Yeah, he's wigging out. He was wigging
I
out.
played with him last year when you guys were here. We played at Aria, and he hates slow. He just wants it as fast. Doesn't want to know what the cards are. Just pay him or take
Well,
them.
that's why I was getting just smoked in blackjack. So yesterday I just started. We went to the 3-card poker.
I love that.
I love it because it's not as quick, and you can, you know, I'm looking at my cards a little slow. It's just not. It's not like boom, 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 loss. You can get drinks, and you're just playing a little longer. And obviously, we got the top bet. That now you don't even. Merle wasn't even betting the ante for the hand half the time. He was using her cards.
Just a bonus.
He's like, I'm beating the system.
Yeah, me and Merle were laughing for like 10
You
minutes
guys are
because we thought we
dying
figured the game out. We're like, don't even bet on this one. Bet on that one. Then you get a free play on this one. How do they not know this? How are they letting us do this?
Loss.
We figured out the game and no chips.
Hannah Montana sat next to me or whatever her name was, and that was it.
Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Miggs, I got a real question for you. Real question. We got Pasha and G here.
Just so we can get this straight. Murley has solved gambling in Las Vegas, and he has completely rearranged the FAA and flights just in the 2-week period.
Yes. He's changing the whole game.
Okay.
You want to share? You want in on that idea?
No, we did the math the other day.
Forever hold your peace.
Miggs is out.
No, he convinced me again. I'm back in.
Entrepreneur business guy.
I'll be the flight attendant.
Miggs, I got the biggest question everybody needs to know from the Vegas Insider. Posh is here, foaming at the mouth for tonight. G, I've never seen him so excited for tonight. Where will the after party be? Where, like, any idea where you think those guys would go? Which nightclub, so we can maybe sniff over there?
I mean, it's got to probably be either. I mean, they got the Hyde Club in the rink. Merle, you've been there, so they might try to wander over there, or it'll be at like a Hakkasan, because T-Mobile's, is the wrong casino. So it'll probably be in one of those places, one of those big nightclubs. I think because they do a lot of the betting.
Like, is there a normal spot that's like good on Tuesdays? Or you're too far out of it, too old for that.
It's Vegas, man. You go to Omni.
Rhino, this guy said.
You go to Omni.
No, well, they got the one place to get free lap dances for life, according to. Remember that came out if they win?
Yeah, that's South Strip. You don't want to go to that place. Hustlers Casino's not the best. Yeah, I mean, Merle, like, honestly, like Omni and nightclub tonight is crazy. It'll be packed, even if the Cup wasn't here. But yeah, I would say Hakkasan or Hyde would probably be the two. I mean.
So Hyde, the one in the rink is a legit club?
Well, yeah. So it's upstairs and you kind of overlook the rink, and it's got music and a DJ, and there's like a really nice bar. The Merman and I were in there with a couple of my hockey parents, and Merle's is just telling this person about like a roulette spin that we just went through, and he should have bet the 32, and it bounced the wrong way, and I'm going.
It bounced the wrong way. It always bounces the wrong way.
You know, the guy spun it the wrong. They switched the dealer 4 rolls before that, and so on and so forth.
Hot is not a word they're using with me in the tables this trip.
I got to ask Miggsy about, I saw some clips come out about practice the other day at the Golden Knights rink. I mean, it was just lunacy. It was a sold out practice. Were you kicking around that?
So I was going to go over. I texted G, see if you guys are going to make it up. And then my buddy Harrison sent me a picture of the line. And I was just like, I'll float over a little later, maybe after practice, get some scoops and things like that. But Yeah, they think they were saying they had about 275, and people are out there at 4 a.m. trying to get in line so they get the bracelet to get in at practice.
They're rabid.
Yeah, they're crazy. They love it. I mean, the town, I can't wait to see. Hopefully they win tonight so you can just see like everybody just pour out on the strip. Because, I mean, what a lot of locals say is that, the Raiders are from Oakland. A's, obviously, they come Oakland. But Vegas is our team. Like, they started here. This is the town's team. People love it. I mean,
Parade down the strip could be ridiculous.
I mean, the Aces won it last year. And, I mean, it was a zoo, just there. So this will probably be as big or bigger. So, yeah, it's exciting, man. It's a good time.
Who are the Aces? Sorry.
They won the WNBA championship last year. They're dominant. They're like 8-0 this year, I think, or something.
Oh,
they got the coach from the San Antonio Spurs. That woman, she's awesome. So yeah, they crushed it. Yeah.
So
she's
what's
legendary.
cool is I went to the Celtics clinching game at home in the finals. I want to say it was like 2008 or 9, whatever. And the entire city of Boston had made a rule that at like 7 o'clock, if you were in a bar, you were in, but nobody else was getting into a bar in the city. They you couldn't go out because they just wanted to make sure that there was no riots or anything. Lockdown. Well,
Wow.
Vegas ain't doing that. So it's just like when this game ends,
if
they win the cup, they come out. It's like I can't even imagine like people running through Cosmo. It's gonna be.
Did you guys see Denver last night with Aaron Gordon running through the streets shirtless?
No way. The
It
guy
was wild. Yeah, the guy from the Nuggets.
Oh no. Yeah.
Wow.
I just know from being at a championship like clincher in the home city, like there was nothing to do after. We ended up just going home. We couldn't get into a bar, but here, this place,
like a parade, the party, everything. If it happens, Migs,
I mean,
fire up the business.
My flight's at 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
I don't know how you guys are making that 11 a.m. tomorrow. Like, if you guys get the call, it's like, we'll meet you guys in 20 minutes with the cup. And you can be like, I got to make sure I'm up early so I can check in for my flight. You're going to be like, forget it.
Not happening.
Talking about the Nuggets and NBA, and did you see the guy Jokic, what he said when they talked about the parade?
That was so funny.
He's like, wins the parade. And he like looks for like the handler to tell him when it is.
It's like Thursday. He's like,
Thursday,
no,
no, I want to go home.
He just wants to go home to his horses.
That's
Did you
the
see
same
his
as me.
brother?
I just want to go home.
Did you see his brother?
Guys,
His
we got a
brother's
little
got the
breaking news
tattoos.
here.
He's picking up the owner, Kroenke. The guy's worth like $50 billion. He's picking up the owner. It's just that those brothers are
Migsy, we
crazy.
got breaking news. Not the Ottawa news. Ottawa does have a buyer.
Yeah,
Is
we
it
got to
something else?
discuss that after.
We'll
But
discuss it after, but different news now.
the Philadelphia Flyers have made another hire. They have named Patrick Sharp to the position of special advisor of hockey operations.
Sharpie.
Your old teammate, G.
Yep.
My old teammate. We won a championship together in this city.
Oh, and
That's
speaking,
a sign. Bet in Vegas tonight.
and should we talk about the Chicklets Cup on here, or you got to listen to the main show to get that news?
Listen to the main show, but we're coming back to Buffalo. October 5th, 6th, and
Oh, that's
7th,
awesome.
Canadian Thanksgiving. We couldn't be more excited. We're going back to Riverworks. It's going to be incredible. And the best part is we're just going to scale up from here, right?
Yeah.
Like there's so many different intangibles when you go into this thing. Like, is the cement going to be good? Can we have food trucks? Where's the booze license? Where's the liquor license? All that stuff. We know all those answers now. So now we can just improve it and make it better.
Yeah.
Biz has been all.
Well, that's all.
Biz has been all over my vacations. I'm going from Ireland to Rome to Buffalo. For the
It's a nice
Chicklets
trip.
Cup. I'm going to be hurting at that tournament, but I don't play. I just help coach.
The cuisine in Buffalo, hey, chicken wings, just smashing beers, big deals all
Oh,
over the place.
smashing tables and beers and pink
Wing Nuts
whipping.
wings, incredible.
Oh, I love it. I love it, buddy.
What are you guys getting into? You guys got that party at 1 o'clock, hey, over at Beer House? That place is going to be a
Yeah,
zoo.
tell us about that. Tell us about that, Migsy.
It's such a great place. It's got open doors on both sides, so you can kind of just walk in, walk out. They got the tables out
It's
front.
right by like the open where like
Yeah.
the rink is, like the square.
Yeah,
or
you
whatever
literally
call
just
it.
walk a couple hundred steps down. You'll be in what's called Toshiba Plaza, where they'll have a watch party, all the people outside. I'll just give you a heads up. The Don was at the last game. He's waiting to get in. And they shoot off these confetti things, that alerts everybody you're allowed to come in the rink. And the Don wasn't ready for it. And he almost lost it. He almost went back into some secret mode and grabbed like his buddy and threw him. But so if you guys are there, make sure you don't get scared. The Wick gets scared at those things. So want to make sure he's not
right
upset.
by us.
Yeah,
So
the
you
parade.
got to
Yeah,
see
parade
that.
with the people, the
yeah.
band, the night guy will come by. With
Yeah, the night
sword.
guy. They do it right by us, right? They'll come right by the patio of
yeah.
that place, right by the front door. It's a gong show. They put on a great show down there. Aoki, is he playing out there? Do you know the news on that, or is he in the rink?
He'll play out. He'll probably play outside at the
Outside.
Toshiba Plaza. So he'll put on a
Crazy.
concert there. They have Marshmello, who's obviously
This is going to be a
monster.
crazy appearance.
Hey, just like that girl that sat next to me. I don't know who that is. So
No,
who
Aoki's
is
probably
this?
like a top 5 DJ in the world.
Tana
He gets,
Mongolia.
he's a monster. He's a Vegas guy, though. I bet you Negreanu, that poker guy from Canada, he'll be in the building tonight. I'm sure he'll be down there. A lot of people are in town for World Series of Poker this week, so there's a lot going on down here. But yeah, when they win, when they win, the flood out to the Strip. I mean, we told our shuttles, like, don't even go by that rink area. Just kind of shut the booth. It's going to be a zoo on the Strip. And
What are your picks for tonight, Migs?
Yeah, let's get Miggsy's picks. Let's go.
all right. So I'm gonna go Vegas 3-way. It's minus 104. I don't think it gets to overtime tonight. I think Kachuk being so hobbled, that's kind of their white kitty, and he's not gonna be able to pull it off tonight. And then I'm gonna go the Swede Wild Bill. I'm gonna go anytime goal 265. I'm gonna go point minus 117, and then I got a special one for the Merman since he always is looking to fire late. I'm going to go last goal. It's at plus 1,700. So if they got the empty net Wild Bill, or if they're going to get one, I think Wild Bill gets the last goal tonight. Original misfit. Swede,
Last goal.
Wow.
So he
Wow.
seals the puck line and
Yeah.
he gets last goal misfit.
I don't
Yeah.
think we've done that like this entire playoff run. No one's done a last goal.
I don't
you,
think
Migsy.
so.
I love that.
What brought it up to me was that the Merman had Marcia show, I think game 1 to score in the third period, and he missed a
They
breakaway.
didn't take a game 2.
And then he didn't take a game 2, and he immediately scores. And he comes out of nowhere. He was up in the Hyatt having drinks. He comes out of nowhere. He's like, "Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I was walking here. My internet went down. I couldn't believe it. I missed it." And I'm like, so I think it's a good one. I think Carlson gets out there, end of the game.
He's trying to get it in.
Trying to get it. He's got that thing. He's swiping and swiping and swiping. He's got
Remember
3
when I
drinks
said
in
my
his lap.
positivity had changed, Army? When I walked in, I'm back down now. You guys are just pounding me down.
Merman, you're going to have a big night. The Merman's going to have a big night tonight.
Yeah.
He's going to be flying. I can't wait. Yeah, so I think VGK gets it done. I think Carlson has a big night. He usually shows up in these games. He
So
played
Migs-
great against Dallas. So I think that the Wild Bill, the Swede, has it.
Yeah, he's a power guy. He's a closer. He's a guy that, will get to spaces like that when you need one.
And also, end of the game, like they put the 2 centers out, so they'll probably have him out, maybe Eichel out with him, make sure in the D zone. So hopefully he gets a chip and chase and gets the empty
That's
net,
lights
which would
out.
be
Chip
nice.
and chase is lights out with Carlson. 100%. Great call on that. Unbelievable call on that.
Guys.
What about the first period thing? You did that last game.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
what did we get? Plus 195, Army?
Yeah, that was a sick
was
play.
massive.
dude.
That was awesome.
It's pretty big tonight. I mean, it just matters. Like, if Vegas comes out, it could be a thumping. Like, it could be a thumping tonight. If they get a couple early, what do you do? But I
Plus
wanna enjoy the whole
143
game.
tonight, 3-way first period.
Vegas?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not bad.
No,
It's not
that's
bad.
not bad.
Plus money.
Hey, what about this pick, Migs?
Yeah,
And
we got-
I hate doing it, but Matthew Tkachuk not to get a point plus
My
195.
move. I did that with
Ooh.
Nylander. Remember that
Dude.
early?
He's so injured, and plus 200 to not get a point. Like
What?
He
He might not
might
get
not even-
one
that-
shift at
yeah,
the end of the game.
like-
They're gonna
Is
save
that
it just for
right
that
though?
last
Like, if they
minute
get
throw.
down, 3-4 nothing, is Kachuk even really going to get out there? Like, if they're
That's what I'm
down, if they're gonna
saying.
be like, I don't
Like,
know. I
he-
mean,
He's gonna get out there in power plays for sure.
him
I-
minus
I'm thinking the
265
I think the
for a
refs-
point. The guy can barely move right
Yeah,
now.
they-
They're not calling anything either.
I don't think they're going to call much. I don't think they're going to call much tonight, unless the ridiculous ones, the high sticks or chip over the glass or those ones. But I like that wit. That's a
Yeah, I hate doing it, but just seeing how banged up he is, he didn't play with him.
I won on
third
this pick
period.
With the Nylander.
You better not bump into
round
Big
one,
Walt.
I won the
Big
Nylander
Walt on the
one
way
with
in.
Migsy, I got that one with Nylander. It was the first
Yeah,
guy
that
I
was
ever
nice.
do it.
That was
Merle's
good.
like,
That
"We've
was a
never
great
done
call.
this."
Yeah, that was a great call. That was unreal.
Especially Nylander was buzzing too. He was like one of the guys on the Leafs that was kind of going. Like he was dangerous every time he got it when I made that play. Just got lucky. But I love that.
Man. Yeah,
George
that's a good one. I
Costanza,
like that.
opposite day. Start doing everything the opposite.
Yep.
We're going to take guys
Yep.
not to get points now.
I figured it out.
Hey Merle, what's going on behind you there? Is that a picture of you with your shirt off? What is that? looks like your abs up there, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
pretty
know?
scandalous setup we have here.
Yeah.
in our hotel room.
You whiz. You guys are
Sniffer
crushing
game
it.
notes daily.
Yep, the sniffer. Army's already sniffed it like it's the smellable wallpaper, like in the lickable wallpaper. And
The sniff dog.
Sniff dog.
The
He's
sniff
bad.
dog is very active in this room.
That's awesome.
Well,
I'll
Mixie,
see you
thanks
guys.
a lot. Will we see you tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna come out. I don't know if I'll be at the game. Last time I was in there,
Beer
they
house?
lost the cup, so I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys at Beer House though.
Let's
Make sure
go.
the Merman's ready to go and fired up. Give Whit a couple.
Bring some cash for me.
Bring some cash for the Merman. Get some
cash
chips.
and a throat lozenger.
Oh, Halls, you got to have them. That's the biggest thing in Vegas. Tip to come to Vegas. If you're coming, make sure you have throat lozengers and always have one with you when you wake up.
Or a high octane slushy from Fat
Oh,
Tuesdays.
no, you guys are
I
on
tried to get
180s?
one yesterday.
Yeah, you
Whit
tried to
wouldn't
get
get
it.
it. Wouldn't get it for
I'm like,
me.
no, man, that thing crippled you last time.
Yeah, that was out of control. That was bad.
All right, Miggy,
I'll
we'll
see
see you
guys
later
in a
on,
bit,
buddy.
bud.
Yeah, see you in a few hours.
All right, guys. Before we wrap this show, I know we're running a little long. Very fan-centric show, right? This whole season, this could be our final show of the year.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's only necessary we have our biggest fan on to give his picks.
All right.
Singsy.
No,
What's
look
up,
it up.
Singsy?
Fellas.
Singsy.
Hey, what's up, Whit?
Singsy,
How's it
welcome.
going, buddy?
Singsy. How you doing, buddy?
Doing real good. I can't believe this might be the last show of the year. You guys are just, what an incredible job. All playoffs long. It's been unbelievable. Chat's blowing up. I just love the show so much. So yeah, thanks G for letting me come on for a second.
These guys crushed it, Singsy.
Singsy,
Game
Gabe,
notes.
look at your fans. Look at
Wow.
you. You are the king
Man
of the chat.
missile.
You know, it's
Those are
funny.
his burners.
Yeah. G DMs me to come on. I didn't take a shower yet. I'm not working today. I just got done working out. I was downstairs. I ran up here, threw a hat on, pulling them early today.
Yep.
Well, Singsy, thanks for everything with this show too. You kind of are part of the machine that kept it running for us too. It became like a character of your own almost with us and a legend of the chat. Everyone's giving you shout outs and thanks to everyone too for partaking, but especially you, like watching the chat kind of transform as we went through the playoffs, and you were a big part of that, and everyone kind of partaking and being a part of the show. So thanks, buddy. And you were hot during those Devils when they were rolling, my man. It was amazing. Army let you out of the basement.
Yeah, threw me a couple avocados. He's keeping me some food. Easy
What
there,
you got for
Brownie.
us tonight, brother?
Yeah, I got a couple picks. So I got this captain's parlay that I love. I think
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's so easy, right? Barkov point, Stoner point, Vegas money line plus 300. I like Vegas three-way in the first period is like 143, I think.
Yeah, we just said that one too.
Yeah, that's got to hit tonight. But I'm all over Vegas tonight. Florida might make a push, but I think you guys said it earlier. I mean, Florida's so banged up. Kachuk, they look slow. The power play is off, and Vegas is just going to fly tonight. I'm not going to pick the puck line Jesus tonight, Army. Ordinarily I would because I think the refs will keep it tight.
Yeah.
But I think I'm on Vegas tonight, big time.
Yeah, I went a little I got a little aggressive last game with the puck line, and I had to leave my seats and left Pasha sitting down 3 rows from the glass because I was like, I can't be down here, one for the crowd, but I was like, I just sensed they weren't going to get an empty netter, and I was just like, I'm out of here. So
I texted you. I had the 4-2. That they get that empty netter, boy. I'm having a whole weekend out. But they couldn't get it done. But yeah, it was been a great series, and the coverage has been great here. You guys are blowing up. There's like this Army on TNT. That's not me. I know who it is.
Shut up, Singsy.
Here.
Way to sell it, Singsy. Way to sell it. Yes.
Yeah. That's coming up. Laura, everybody, man. We got a whole little side community going on. I'm going to hate to see this go. So you guys have to commit to bringing it back. Let's keep it going. Come on, Whitty. Let him go. Let him know that this has got to keep going. We just love it.
I agree, buddy.
Yeah,
and
man.
actually, I don't know if you could see the chat while you're on with us, but we were earlier talking about how Jack Eichel's 22-1 to win the Conn Smythe. Marshall shows minus 650. And somebody just put up, there it is. When Gaborik had 12-plus goals in 2014, they still gave it to Justin Williams for the LA Kings, Mr. Game 7. So
that's right.
Eichel 22-1. That I'm hammering that. Like if he has a big game tonight, he's going to win it, and that's just ridiculous odds. And then we'll see what happens. But I like your pick too. I might just sprinkle that captain's parlay with the Vegas money line.
Yeah, it's a super fun pick, right? It'll go to the end of the game, so it's a good one.
Singsy,
But
I'm
yeah,
going to get an IV though, buddy. It's nice meeting you. I'm out of here.
Yeah, all right, Woody. Take care, buddy.
Yeah, Singsy, appreciate it all the way through. Gee, thanks for coordinating it all the time. And we had Singsy on during his daughter's wedding. Hopefully we've been helpful in paying for that wedding, at least with this show and the creation of the show and everything that has come with it. It's people like you that have made it work so well. So we love you, buddy. We appreciate it. I'll stay in touch with you. Me and Singsy chat. He's not locked in my basement. We text each other now. We're buddies. Yeah, and I appreciate everything that you've done for us here with this. Sniff dog Singsy. There you go.
All right, listen. Hey, keep it going. Murley, I've known you the longest, buddy. Thanks so much for everything you do. Army, you're the man. G, Pasha, the whole crew. And shout out to the chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks,
good send off for
Singsy.
Singsy right there. Go take a
Yeah,
shower.
I like his picks. Good picks. Maybe I'll make that the Barstool boost, the captain's parlay, so you can be a little Vegas, just a little bit of Florida.
Yeah.
And then Vegas more. That's a nice little play, maybe. Or I saw another one come up on the chat. Vegas -1.5. Barbashev point over 5.5.
Grab your mic.
That seems like a good one to maybe boost up.
Get the crew in here. This
There he
could be
is,
the
the
last
G.
send off. G, you got any other things you want to show out these hats again? Our merch.
Shout out to hats. The U.S. hat for a U.S.
awesome.
citizen.
Shirt. I might be wearing this shirt. I don't know. Should I wear this shirt down to the party tonight?
Be the only thing you're wearing walking through the casino tonight with the Stanley Cup, trailing behind Jack Eichel and the boys. I said it on our playoff preview show. I said Jack Eichel is on his way to a Conn Smythe run.
We talked about this at dinner last night, and you're the guy that's been on it right from the start.
From the start.
Congratulations on that too.
From
by
the
way.
start.
What a call.
So we're not falling off that train. I love Eichel multiple points, which you have.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Eichel anytime goal scorer as well. And I'm taking Vegas Golden Knights puck line tonight. I think they fucking pump them tonight. I think it's going to be 5-1, 6-1. Absolute blowout tonight. Go Knights, baby. Go Knights, go.
I agree with G. I think Vegas is going to just pump them.
Yeah.
I'm on three-way. I'm on puck line. And I'm getting in on this 22-1 with Jack Eichel.
Yup, 100%.
We got everyone's picks. Well, Posh is over there.
Posh.
Posh, give us a pick.
Get in here. Get
Might
in
be
here,
the last
Posh.
one, buddy.
Last
We got to get
show.
our guy.
Get on here.
Snuggle in. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Here we are.
Our Game Notes family. Look at that.
What's up, boys? I'm gonna be sad if tonight's the last show, but alas, I don't think it will be. I gotta ride with my Panthers. I gotta ride with them. I know they're banged up, but I suspect the pressure's gonna get to Vegas. Families are flown in, after parties are set up, parades are planned, fireworks. I just think
It might be too much.
It might be too much. It might be too much. So I'm taking Panthers money line, and I'm taking Sam Reinhart first goal scorer. And
I could have called that every game.
and I'm also taking Theodore first goal scorer. So I'm sprinkling a couple options for first goal scorer. If that's
who was the last goal scorer bet they put in?
Miggs did Carlson.
Carlson.
Love that.
His first goal scorer.
Put me on that one too.
First goal scorer, who'd you go with?
I didn't take a first goal scorer.
No, Pasha.
Rhino. I also
Plus 1,600. That's
yeah,
nice.
all day. I also hammered your Eichel for Conn Smythe bet last night, Merles. That was a great tip. I think that's insane value. So
I don't even see Theodore on here. There he is, 25-1 for Theodore.
I
So you
like
got
that a lot. He's unbelievable. So
Well, great job. I didn't think of that angle. That's an obviously big angle. I agree with Posh that there's a lot of action. There's a lot on the table. The cup is in the building. I think that's a true angle. You're a well thought out man.
thank you so much. And if this is the last episode and I'm wrong, boys, what a run. You guys absolutely crushed it.
Devil's Insider.
The Devils, that was a wild couple of weeks. I really enjoyed hopping
You're
on.
amazing. You made through that area, you made that so good because you were the villain, you were vindicated, you were like the thorn in everyone's side. You were all over Patty Kane. You went viral. So it was
everyone in the chat right now is saying a nose has never looked better than Matt Murley's when it was me, Pasha, and Army sitting next to him.
And mine is not great. Mine's been broken multiple times.
Yeah.
That's funny. Anyways, boys, what a run. And thanks for having me.
So, Merles, you going to get a little blog out there? Thanks, Posh. You're going to get the menu going, or are we going to try to grind that out? Or
I don't know if I know how to type right now, but
Yeah.
should I read off a couple of them quickly or what?
Yeah, rifle them
Yeah, right.
All right. We got Army. We got Eichel over 1.5 points plus 210. We got G Eichel goal. I didn't look up the odds yet. We got G's got Vegas minus 1.5 plus 143. Migsy, Vegas 3-way plus 104. Carlson goal plus 265. Carlson point minus 117. And the fun one, last goal plus 1700. Mr. Ice, we had Mr. Ice on. He's back in the game. Obviously, he's on the over 5.5, but he had first goal Marsh to show, first goal Montour plus 2200. The Wit Dog came on, stole the show as always. He's the man, but he made a weird pick. Kachuk, no point plus 195. We had Singsy come on. Singsy was on the show. Singsy did the captain's parlay. Barkov, Stone, each a point. Vegas wins plus 300. And I love this other pick by him. The first period plus 143.
Yeah, I like that
for Vegas.
Do you have me down for that, or do I just have Eichel?
You just have Eichel for now. I can add
put me
it.
that. Excuse me.
First period.
Coffee voice.
Vegas voice. It's contagious. And then we got Pasha, the man by
Give me
himself.
the first period and give me money line too for Vegas. Or whatever,
Army's
three-way.
going for it.
Yeah.
We got to get 3-card poker money.
So there's
Gentlemen,
the
I have some. I have some more breaking news.
Wow, we got new contracts for next year.
Hopefully.
Oh wow!
Oh no!
There-
This is huge news.
Here, I'll let you read it. There'll be no skullet.
The Skullet breaking news. Skullet breaking news. The New York Rangers will hire Peter Laviolette as their next head coach per Brooksy and Molly Walker.
Should say Rear Admiral.
Yeah, per Rear Admiral.
Should say
No
RA.
one's giving him credit.
But the perfect time for me announce I am now a free agent. I am no longer the Rangers guy. I'm done with them. Everyone knows the story of me and Peter Laviolette.
Pasha's over there with his hand in
I'm
the
out.
air.
I'm out. Devils, it could be the Sabres.
You are not
Come
welcome.
back
Could
with
be
the
the
away.
Islanders.
Come back to me with the Pens, baby.
Pens. I'm gonna need to see something in the off
Yeah,
season
okay,
from the
yeah.
Pens.
I agree. Okay,
I think
that's fair.
Buffalo's your team next
Buffalo.
year, man. We're
Oh.
going to the Chicklets Cup.
yeah.
You're a Western New York guy.
My parents met in Buffalo. They both went to college out
signs.
there.
The
My best
signs.
friend played 11 years for them.
The Rainbow game, the Dark Cloud game, the Black Widow game, the Buffalo wedding. Sign.
Alex Tuck, when I lived in Syracuse during juniors, he lived on the same street as me. There's a lot of signs.
But I know you were hitting up about some Detroit stuff too.
Yeah, they're
kind of Detroit always hangs over your head a little bit. You kind of can't quit on them.
that was the first Chicklets
Yeah,
Cup. You know,
yeah.
I really enjoyed it there.
So
We'll see. We had a long off season. Hopefully it's a long off season because I'm going on. I didn't say my picks yet. Yeah, Vegas 3-way and then Barbashev a point. I'm going Vegas minus 1.5 as well. I'm going with G. I like that 5-1 prediction.
Wow, love it. And so the next time, if this is the last time you'll see us, is at the draft. I believe is when we'll make another appearance at another venue. We'll be in Nashville. Stay tuned for that. But thank you again to everybody. Merle's great job. We hit our stride. We had the chemistry rolling. G, great job just slamming. As we got going, we got Pasha made us an intro. Like this thing really took off, and it helped because we had the numbers were awesome for our show, and the interaction was just incredible. So as we got going, everything just kind of took off. So if we're doing this again for Game 6, like whatever, I want to get it out now just in case. But thank you to everybody. That it was electric. It was different. It was cool. It was organic, and I think it's a group effort from all the fans and everyone to make it happen.
Thank you to Score Bet.
Yeah.
And Sean and Fish and Quater,
Yeah.
they jumped in the back. There was the one guy in Barstool jumped in the one day too. I can't think of his name right now.
Cooper.
Colin, he
Cooper,
helped
yeah.
us out one day. All the guests. I remember the first intro, like, what's this show going to be? Like, we're going to have a carousel of guests. It's going to be wild. It worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
We did have Mr. Ice. We had Frank the Tank. We had Pasha, Whip, Biz. We had everybody. Miggs, Vegas Insider worked out for him. We had Colsey on for Carolina
Yep.
Insider.
Yep.
So I think if we do this next year, we'll try to find a guy for each city and each
Yep.
team. And so we really get the scoops and it helps with the picks.
Yeah. And it makes it so fun too. Just makes it so fun. So
I think we
thank
should.
you.
I'd love to hear from the fans too. Like, what do they want to see from us
Yeah.
next year? I think that's something we've always really done at Spit and Chicklets is we've taken the fans' input on things, and
Yeah.
we don't know what this show is going to be next year. We don't have any format set in stone, so let us know what the chat wants it to be, and we'll get working on it.
Yep. I think it's fair. It's awesome. It's awesome. We'll do it together. And we'll see you when we see you in Nashville. So stay tuned. Thank you. Thank you, Score Bet. Everyone, Merles, great
Thank you.
job.
Good job.
Love
buddy.
you, brother. We're one night away now and we might be able to let you go home, Merles.
Please, please.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Enjoy the game tonight. Let's go Golden Knights.